Alright, welcome to the second episode of LokTalk Beta. Because I'm still testing it out and like a beta software. So I want you guys to send me your bug report and then feedback as I work towards a final version. Hello everyone, I see all the people's live chat coming in. I was worrying about because before that is really boring. How's your sex life? What? I'm not talking about that today. Anyway, so this time as the title suggested is about DJI Spark. As I've just done a full hands-on review for PGN channel. So make sure you watch that too because it's pretty good, I think. So it's just naturally after I've done that, I will talk about this in this LokTalk because the memory is still fresh. I've got bad memory anyway. So also, yeah, leave your question there on the live chat, not about my sex life, about the DJI Spark. So let's begin with the DJI Spark is surprisingly good. Looking to buy this, is it worth it? I'm going to talk about it. So at first I saw all the rumors on the web about the DJI making a selfie drone, and then at first I was disappointed. Actually, I was really disappointed. What selfie drone? Because my experience with other selfie drone is I don't see the point of selfie drone, to be honest. I mean, it's like, what's wrong with using phone to take selfies? Is working fine, isn't it? Why would anyone want a flying smartphone to take selfie for you? Just ask somebody to take photo for you if you want a group photo. Oh, Kaiser. Oh, and my cat. Hello to my cat. And yeah, I don't get selfie drones. So but then I watched Kai's first review of the DJI Spark. Of course, I click on the first one. I would click on Kai's DJI Spark review, and then I found it. He took it up to a hill to fly it. So it's like, oh my god, it can do things that those Mavic Phantom 4 can do. Oh, what's the battery life? Battery life is like 10 to 13 minutes. It's really not that good. Well, it's alright. It's just less than the Mavic, but it's to be expected, isn't it? Smaller. So it comes to how good is it as a drone? How good is it as a drone? So I think most of you have already seen those videos on the web. People already done full hands-on review, is it? But then how is it in real life? I'm going to tell you. Is it as good as those videos, or are those just liar? When I first fly it, I do worry because it looks it's so small. It looks like a toy. It's toy-like. It's so small. It's smaller and lighter than a bottle of water. It's like, what? And first I take off, and then it's stable. Yeah, it's stable. And then can it stand the wind? Yes, it can stand the wind. I fly it above the sea, above a rough sea. Look at that. Oh, amazing footage, isn't it? I took it. So to be honest, when I fly it for a few times, the only difference I find is that it's lower. It's lower than the Mavic, that's all. But again, it's to be expected, isn't it? England is my city. What are you guys talking about? Shit, I don't have time to talk. There wind drag issue on DJI Spark. Depends on how windy is it. When I fly it on the sea, above the sea, around Hong Kong. Hong Kong is not exactly calm wind. I mean, sometimes quite windy. It's fine. I still return it to DJI. I haven't lost it, so that's good. And then it's reliable. What do you mean lower? Don't know. Yeah, it's reliable. It has the same auto return home features. when I fly it, it disconnects twice when I fly it because I'm getting it. Technical issue, shit, it don't play. Basically, I fly it, I keep testing it to the limit of the range of the Wi-Fi, so it disconnects, and then it just return home. Now this footage, like it totally disconnected, and then it going back to where I take off, exactly the place where I take off. It just do exactly what other DJI drone, exactly like any other DJI drone would do. It return to you. So, but then I've got a suggestion that is that when you take off, you better find a place that there's just nothing above the drone. It's like when I take off here, when it come back, it comes straight down. So you don't want it to crash into anything at all. You don't want to take off when you have a tree above. You don't want to take off and then fly this way, because when anything happens, it disconnected, you drop your controller in the water, something like that. When it comes back down, it will crash into a tree. That's my suggestion to you. Yeah. So I mean, how good is that it when you are careful, flying the DJI Spark is easy and reliable. If you are careless, you can crash a Phantom 4. I mean, doesn't really there's not much big difference between that. And then there's one thing is really good for beginners. Somebody asking about, is it good for beginners? Something really good for beginners is these autonomous features. It's like a self-flying machine. These shots are like totally hands-free. I just pick myself as the target, hit go, and then it fly and took this footage all by itself. So in good hand, when I'm talking about it's as good as a drone can be, you can get amazing footage like this. Look at this. These are amazing, isn't it? Will I buy a Mavic or Spark? I will probably lean towards Spark, to be honest. Look at that. When you show this footage to people, I don't think a lot of people can tell this is taken from a Spark. And then another thing about DJI Spark, really the party trick is the Jedi thing. But then it's fiddly. I mentioned that it's fiddly. When it doesn't work, it's just like that. You look like an idiot. You look like an idiot. It's like your dog not obeying your command and then embarrassing you in front of your friends. It's like, it just don't. Oh, my boss is here as well. Photo gear news. And then yeah, the Jedi thing is, it's hard to say. I really hope DJI, and I'm sure they will keep on improving that. The DJI, the Jedi thing is called gesture control. It's not the Jedi thing. But then I don't know why the last time when I was with the DJI people, in front of them it works really well, just like this. And I guess it's because they know exactly what the DJI Spark was doing, and then they can tell us like, how to do it, something like that. So I guess I just need more training to use it, or we can wait for the DJI to improve it so that everyone can use it right away. So last thing is that who is it for? It's for everyone. Well, for beginners, yes, this is a really great choice because first, it's cheap, so it's easier to persuade your other half to let you buy it. Secondly, it's smaller, it's less powerful, so it's less intimidating. And it had that quick shot. Where's my quick shot? This quick shot, this can fool people. Yeah, so where were I? Oh yeah, for those people who's thinking about getting this automatic, I think the history is repeating itself because we heard that when the Mavic was new, people were like, oh, should I get the Mavic or the Phantom? It's just it's the same. You have to ask yourself, do you want to compromise a bit of image quality, a bit of flying speed for the cheaper and smaller drone? It's about, I mean, the flying Mavic and flying the DJI Spark is not that too much different. I think it's really doing quite well. It's just, do you want to compromise? Can you compromise a little bit of image quality for the smaller size? So it's still amazingly small and amazingly capable. It's just like the best drone is the one you have with you. Yeah, people will going to say this. Image quality, is the Spark that good? Image quality would be kind of like when you shoot video with an entry-level camera and then you don't have control of the camera color profile, because to be honest, the image from it is quite contrasty, and then you don't have much control about that. So, but then you can still grade it a bit, like the final footage I have. Where is it? But yeah, anyway, maximum flight height with the phone is limited to, shit, I forgot. But the range is 100 meters, so it's not 100 meters is good for a lot of things, but then it's sometimes kind of limited. But then you can get the controller, the remote control. So I actually suggest everyone, if you're getting the Spark, if you're trying to get some amazing footage, get the remote control. It's much more easier to control than the on-screen control on your phone, and then get extra battery. So I calculated, if you get a Spark itself, get one more battery and then the remote control, you better just get the Fly More package. It's around same price, yeah. So, actually all of those footage were from my full hands-on video at the PGN channel. So please check it out. PGN channel, yeah, didn't get it wrong. Go check it out. Actually, that's all for this episode. But for those in the live stream with me, you can say for the Q&A session. I'm just ending the recording bit, the proper episode part for the recording. So thank you for watching. For those people who are not in the live, see you next time.